22nd. 6 p.m. game, going to be the girls' game. Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights going to host Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. 6 p.m. game, going to be the girls' game tonight. That'll be the boys' Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights going to host just across Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. 6 p.m. game, going to be the second game tonight. That'll be the boys' Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights going to host just across Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. 6 p.m. game, going to be the second game tonight. That'll be the boys' Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights going to host just across Lafayette Jeff. We'll let you know the Lafayette Lady Broncos. A little bit about we'll mention the principal at Lafayette Jeff High School is Mark Preston. The athletic director is Peyton Stovall. The athletic secretary is Stephanie Penchek. We'll let you know Lafayette Jeff High School, not too far from here. Matter of fact, I passed right by it on my way to this destination. Lafayette Jeff High School is located at 1801 South 18th Street. That's in Lafayette, Indiana, 47905. You can reach them by telephone, 765-772-4700. You can find them on the web at jhs.lsc.k12.in.us. On Twitter, it's at Jeff Athletics. They wear the collars red and black. They are in the North Central Conference. There are 10 teams in the North Central Conference. There's no set divisions. They're all for one. We'll let you know right now. It slates out like this. Marion Giants, 17-4 on the season. They won the conference 8-1. Lafayette Jeff, 12-8 on the season. They're 7-1 in the conference. McCutcheon, 15-7 on the season. Believe it or not, they're 7-2 in the conference. Harrison out of West Lafayette, they're 14-5, ended up 5-2. Anderson, they're 8-11 on the season. They're 4-3 in the conference. Logansport, they're 9-11 on the season. They're 4-4 presently in the conference. Followed up by Richmond, Muncie Central, Kokomo, and Indianapolis Tech. We'll let you know the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos are currently 12-8, 7-1 in the North Central Conference. They average offensively per game 64 points. They give up 52.6. The head coach is Andy Baker. He's got 64 wins, 76 losses, working in year number 6 at Lafayette Jeff. Overall, he's a 21-year varsity head basketball coach. 343 wins, 197 losses. The next game on the agenda for Lafayette Jeff will be this Thursday, the 24th. Hamilton Heights will travel to Lafayette Jeff High School. They'll do the varsity contest around 7:30. We'll let you know a little bit about the Lafayette Central Catholic Knights. The Lady Knights, they are 2A school. They're sectional 38. There are 7 in their sectional. We'll let you know in their sectional, it's Lafayette Central Catholic, Delphi, Seeger, Clinton Prairie, Covington, Rossville, and Fountain Central. We'll let you know the first game of the sectional is going to happen next week. It's going to be Lafayette Central Catholic against Rossville in round 1. We'll mention the principal at Lafayette Central Catholic High School is Neil Wagner. The athletic director is Tim Bourdonnais. The athletic secretary is Julia Genhart. Lafayette Central Catholic High School is located at 2410 South 9th Street, Lafayette, Indiana, 47909. You can dial them up here at the school at 474-2496. On the web, you can find them at lccathletics.com. On Twitter, it's at LCC_athletics/. They wear the collars navy and white. They are in the Hoosier Conference. There are two divisions. There's in the Hoosier Conference, an East and the West. Presently, Northwestern leads the East Conference. They have won it. They're 4-0 overall. They're 20-2. Kathy Layden, the head coach for Northwestern, she has 300 wins in her career. That just happened. She also coached at Tri-Central. We'll also mention Hamilton Heights. They're 3-1, finished 3-1 in the conference. That's the East Division. They're currently 11-10. They'll play on Tuesday at Newcastle. They'll go against Yorktown. You can capture that game on PutMeInSports.com. We'll also mention Tipton. They finished 2-2 in the conference. They're 17-5 overall. Western 11-9. Lewis Cass, they're 1-20 on the season. In the West Division, it's Central Catholic. They're 16-5. They won the conference at 4-0. That's the West Division. Benton Central, they're 20-3. They finished the conference in the West Division at 3-1. Followed up by Rensselaer Central, they're 12-7. West Lafayette 13-8. And Twin Lakes 7-14. We'll mention Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights. They're 16-5 on the season. They're 4-0. They finished 4-0 in the West Division of the Hoosier Conference. They average per game 52.9 points. They give up 42 points. They play defense. We'll mention the head coach is Craig DeVault. He's a seventh-year coach at Central Catholic. He's only been here 7 years. He's 131 wins, 53 losses. The next game on the agenda for Central Catholic. They will play on Friday, this Friday, the 25th. Guerin Catholic will be here in the house to do battle with Central Catholic. That's always a good one. And we'll mention in the Hoosier Conference tonight, games happening Tuesday, the 22nd. These are girls basketball games. There are 6 slated in the Hoosier Conference. Benton Central at Harrison tonight. Chittard at Tipton. Kankakee Valley at Rensselaer Central. Lafayette Jeff at Central Catholic. Logansport at Twin Lakes tonight, and West Lafayette at McCutcheon. 6 games tonight, Hoosier Conference. Ought to be a good one. Coach here to watch the game, and we'll mention them. 4 East teams, the idle teams tonight, are Northwestern, Hamilton Heights, and along with Western and Cass. Those 4 teams are idle tonight. Girls basketball. 5 West teams, they're all in action tonight. Only 1 East team doing battle tonight. That's Tipton, as mentioned. They're going against Chittard at Tipton High School. So those should be some good ones. And we'll also mention in the North Central Conference, tonight on Tuesday, the January 22nd, 7 games on the agenda in the North Central Conference. Girls basketball, Benton Central, they're at Harrison. We knew that. We spoke of that. We'll also mention Kokomo at Muncie Central. That's a conference game. 12-8 Lafayette Jeff at 16-5 Central Catholic. Their crosstown matchup. Logansport at Twin Lakes tonight. Richmond at Jay County. Warren Central at Anderson tonight. West Lafayette at the Hoosier Conference. They're at McCutcheon. North Central Conference. There's 7 games. 4 Hoosier West teams participating tonight versus the North Central Conference. Should be a good game tonight. We're looking for a good one. Clock's going to roll down 21 seconds. They're getting ready for the national anthem. Got a little bit of rock and roll playing on the PA. They play some good rock and roll right here at Central Catholic. And they're going to buzz the buzzer here in just a moment. We'll let you know the next game's on the agenda for Put Me in Sports. This one right here, girls basketball, internet, at Central Catholic. and Lafayette Jeff. And also we'll mention on Friday, it'll be Hamilton Heights at Tipton boys basketball on PutMeInSports.com, 7:30 for the varsity start. We're going to open with prayer and have our national anthem. We'll set this down. Getting ready for basketball, national anthem. They're going to divulge the lights. My wife's at home. She checked in, says it's coming through loud and clear. That's helpful. Helpful for the mind. We're going to mention the starting lineup. They got their lights down. We'll mention for the visiting team, the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. Starting tonight, number 1. She's a senior, 5'7" tall. Nikella Haskins. Wearing number 2, she's a freshman, 5'4", Teresa Muggio. We'll also mention number 11. She's a senior, 5'4" tall, Brandy Norton. Starting tonight, she wears number 14, 5'5" junior, Ashlyn McTaggart. And the final starter in the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos lineup, number 21. She's a junior, 5'11", Kiara Lewis. She averages rebounding 9.2 in the bucket. She'll put it in for 16.4 a game, leads the team. We'll mention for the Central Catholic Lady Knights, wearing number 2, she's 5'4", she's a sophomore, Caroline Lutz. Also starting wearing number 3, she's a 5'7" senior, Kaylin Cherry. Also starting, she's number 5, 5'11" senior, Lexi Thompson. She averages 15.4 a game. She's the leading scorer for the Central Catholic Lady Knights. And also starting tonight, wearing number 10, she's 5'4". She's a senior, Hallie Brumling. And the final starter for Central Catholic girls basketball game tonight, number 23, a freshman, 5'7", Carson Cherry. She averages 5.3 rebounds per ball game. The head coach for Central Catholic is Craig DeVault. The head coach for Lafayette Jeff is Andy Baker. They're going to jump it up right now. Center circle. Getting ready to toss it up. 3 officials in the ball game. They whistle the basketball. Here we go. They'll toss it up. It's a good toss. Tipped away twice. Picked up in the backcourt by Central Catholic. They'll get the first possession of the ball game. Crossing the timeline, number 3, Kaylin Cherry. She'll dribble it left side behind the arc. Working out top. They're going to, where a couple are going to pass it off and get stolen. Going back the other direction. Lady Broncos in the paint. Going to put a buck. Shot up, wouldn't go. Shot taken there by 21. Kiara Lewis. Rims out. Secured by Central Catholic on the board. Number 10, Hallie Brumling. Out top, she'll pick up her dribble. She'll bounce to the left side, number 2, Caroline Lutz. Cross-court pass on the dribble right now is Lexi Thompson. She'll work it behind the arc. They'll dish the ball back off. Caroline Lutz. Left side behind the arc, now out top. Three-point shot on the way, got it. Three-point bucket, number 5, Lexi Thompson. As mentioned, 15.4 average. She's 5'11". She's a senior. First 3 points of the ball game. The other direction, they're working from the corner. Three-point shot on the way, rimmed out, wouldn't go. Shot taken by 14, Ashland McTaggart. Back the other direction on the dribble. Working it back around 23, Carson Cherry, I should say. Carson Cherry, they're working back out with the basketball. Works it out to Lexi Thompson. Out top, they move around the perimeter. Get the ball back from Caroline Lutz. Out top, backwards pedal dribble right there on the dribble. Carson Cherry. She's on the dribble, elbow right side, tips away, good defense. Picked back up by Central Catholic. So working left side now to the left baseline corner. She'll bring the ball back out. That's number 2, Caroline Lutz on the dribble. She'll work it left side, get her pocket picked, and she'll get the ball stolen. Good steal right there. Number 2, Teresa Maggio. Long three-point shot wouldn't go off the handle. Going to be last touch, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Central Catholic. Long three-point shot wouldn't go there. I believe that shot taken by number 1, Nikela Haskins. She'll bring the ball in left of the right of the bucket. In the paint here, bounce around, got the bucket. It's a 3-2 ball game. Credit the bucket, number 21, Tiara Lewis. Crossing the timeline with the basketball out top. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. Back out top, they'll bring the ball back out behind the perimeter. Picks up her dribble, good hands in there. So working back to get the ball back to Caroline Lutz. Lutz with the basketball just outside the paint, lost the handle, going to go out of bounds. Going to be the last touch by Central Catholic. Going to give the ball right of the bucket. They'll bring it 84 feet. Central Catholic in front, 3-2. 5:40 left here in the first quarter. We're at Central Catholic High School in Lafayette. Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos with the ball in the front court. Thought about a 3. Good defense right there. Took a jump, didn't release the basketball. Trying to take a shot, going to get called for traveling. And a pretty good effort right there for Central Catholic's defense. 3-2 contest. Central Catholic crossing the timeline with the pass. Out top, number 5, Lexi Thompson. Works it back out. They're working to Caroline Lutz. Down low, she'll go off the glass. 2-point bucket, good. 23, Carson Cherry, and she acknowledges a good assist. 5-2 contest. Out top, she'll pick up her dribble. Out top of the basketball now with the basketball is number 1, Nikela Haskins. She'll dribble it right side behind the arc. She'll pass it left out top. Driving the lane there, shot wouldn't go for the Lady Broncos. They'll go back the other direction. But behind the arc, 3-point shot, good. Central Catholic, credit the bucket. Central Catholic, I believe that's 23, Carson Cherry. Ball's going to be tipped, shot taken, goes out of bounds. Going to stay in the front court with the Lady Broncos. It's going to be brought in right of the bucket by number 1, Nikela Haskins. She'll chip it out front. Behind the arc, they'll pick it up. They'll start their offense. On the dribble, number 2, Teresa Maggio. Being guarded out there by number 2, Caroline Lutz of Central Catholic. Going to be a foul called. Foul's going to be whistled on Central Catholic. Going to whistle this foul on number 2, Caroline Lutz. She'll pick up her first foul in the ball game. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul of the ball game. 4:28 left here in the first quarter. First shot up and good. Congratulatories right there on the lane. She'll get one more. At the free throw line is Teresa Maggio. She's shooting 68% from the stripe. She's 55 for 81 and now 56 for 82 on the season. 8-4 contest. 4:22 on the game clock. Ball's in the front court, Central Catholic. Going to break containment right there. Get a new count administered. She'll dribble. She'll pass it down low in the paint. Kick it back out before it went out of bounds. Out top, 3-point shot wouldn't go. Central Catholic taken by Lexi Thompson. Ball carries loose. 3-point bomb, good. Left elbow extended. Central Catholic number 10, Hallie Brumling, going to call a timeout. Timeout on the surface, 11-4, Central Catholic in front. And we'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by Brian Bear, Main Street Mortgage, Lisa Stokes Bear, Century 21, Indiana Express Rentals in Noblesville, Adler Attorneys in Noblesville, the Adler Building in Noblesville, Discount Copies, Sign Production, PutMeInSports.com, HamiltonCountyTV.com, Noblesville Trophies, McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, and Fritz Auto Sales and Service. Second horn sounds as a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Broncos. Can be brought in from half court. Can be brought in. The trigger lady going to be number 1, Nikela Haskins. She'll inbound the basketball to the backcourt ever so slightly. They'll pass it to the front court now behind the arc on the dribble. Back out, they'll work it to Nikela Haskins. Down low with the basketball. Going to take a shot, going to get a traveling violation, move the feet ever so slightly. A pretty good exhibition of refereeing right there by the official. So they're going to bring the ball in left of the bucket. Will be brought in by Central Catholic. 3:49 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. Game 1 of 2 games here tonight. The second game will be the boys' game. Going to be tipped away. Going back the other direction. Kiera Lewis couldn't get the shot to fall. Tipped away. Could be a foul called in the backcourt. Trying to get the ball back. That usually happens. You miss a shot. You want to get the ball back in a hurry for your teammates primarily because you missed a shot. They're going to bring the ball in. Hamilton, or I should say Central Catholic crossing the timeline. That foul whistle on 21, Kiera Lewis. So that's one foul each side here in the first half. Central Catholic in Lafayette Jeff. Outside the arc, short off the mark, three-point land, wouldn't go. Shot taken by number 2, Caroline Lutz. Back the other direction. Couldn't get the jump stop landed right there. Going to be a little bit of a slide. Going to be another traveling violation just outside the paint. They're going to check on Kiera Lewis. She might have twisted the ankle. We'll hope she's okay. They're going to check on her, and they're going to take a seat right there. And we'll hope the best for her. Coach going to come over, check with her, Andy Baker. Kiera Lewis being tended to right there. She's going through some pain right now. Well, she may have stepped on an ankle. I wasn't exactly looking that direction, but she may have just twisted that ankle. If that's the case, we'll hope that an ice bucket will get her back into shape. She's going to have a game on Thursday versus Hamilton Heights. That'll be a home game for Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. Lady Broncos, pretty good sized gymnasium. They hosted the 3A semi-state last year. That was Culver Academy and Newcastle. I was fortunate enough to pay my entry fee and broadcast the game. That was a fun time. Culver Academy boys, they went ahead and got the win that night and carried it over to the next week and got the win again. And they won Class 3A last year for the boys. It's going to help her to her feet. She's getting a hand clap right now. She's going to make her way to the Lafayette Jeff bench. That left ankle, pretty tender. She's not wanting to touch it. They're going to go ahead and take her off the surface. They're going to get her hopefully into an ice bucket, prevent any swelling from happening. She's going to keep that shoe on. They say if you sprain an ankle, you keep your shoe on. Don't let your ankle have the opportunity to balloon. And that's probably what they'll do. They're going to set her down right there, just courtside in a chair. So Central Catholic with the basketball. 3:03 on the game clock. Out top, they'll work it on the dribble. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. Works the right side. Thought about a three. Going to dribble in the paint. 2-point shot. Would he go? Shot taken by Caroline Lutz. Going to be a foul called. Lutz going to pick up the foul. Number 2, Caroline Lutz, going to pick up her second foul in the ball game. She's going to be substituted for. Right now, we're going to see enter the ball game. Number 42, Josie Evans, a 5'8" junior. She averages 5.2, 4.4 rebounds per game. Coming off the bench, they'll work on the left side with the basketball in the front court right now. Lafayette Jeff on the dribble, back out top to move it across ways. Shot in the air, 3-point land, got the bucket. Number 1, Nikela Haskins. She's a 5'7" senior. She nails it from right elbow extended. It's a 4-point ball game, 11-7. Central Catholic with the lead and the basketball in the front court. On the dribble, out top, working the basketball around Kaylin Cherry. Working back to Kaylin. Now out top, they'll work it to Lexi Thompson. Right side beyond the arc. Right there, she'll dribble in, kick it to the corner. 3-point land, got the bucket. Credit the bucket. Central Catholic, number 10, Hallie Brumling. The 14-7 contest. Going to be a traveling violation in the front court committed by the Lady Broncos. So Central Catholic will bring it in. They'll bring it 84 feet. 1:55 left here in the first quarter. It's 14-7. Central Catholic with the lead and the basketball in the front court. On the dribble, she'll work it back around. Kaylin Cherry. Out top to move it to Josie Evans. Pass goes right side. Foul committed. Going to be called on the Lady Broncos. That foul whistled on number 1, Nikela Haskins. She picks up her first foul. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the first half. We're in the first quarter. 1:40 left in the front court with the basketball. Central Catholic out top on the dribble now. Number 10, Hallie Brumling. She'll dish it off. 23, Carson Cherry. Outside the paint, left side. She'll dribble back her elbow. Now back right side beyond the arc. She'll dish it off once again to Hallie Brumling. She'll work it down low on a pass. It's going to be a reach-in foul. Driving the hoop right there, was looking for a shot. Josie Evans. Foul occurs before she could get the shot released. The foul's going to be whistled on number 2, Teresa Muggio. She'll pick up her first foul in the ball game. Taking a breather, going to be number 1, Nikela Haskins. She'll get a quarter break, extended quarter break for her. Outside the arc, 3-point land, left elbow extended, shot wouldn't go. Taken by Central Catholic, Lexi Thompson. Back the other direction. Right elbow, shot goes out of bounds. Did not draw iron. Going to belong to Central Catholic. They'll bounce it in. 1:08 on the game clock. Still 14-7. They're working behind the arc now, bring it across the timeline. Number 3, Kaylin Cherry. She'll pass it down low. It's chipped away and stolen by Lafayette Jeff. They'll take a shot off the glass. Left side wouldn't go. Rebound secured. Carson Cherry for Central Catholic. Back out, they'll give the ball up. So she'll take a shot, about a 12-footer, good. Number 5, Lexi Thompson, 16-7. 38 seconds left. Long 3-point shot at the buzzer. Got the bucket. Credit the bucket. Number 11, Brandy Norton, 5'4" senior. 6-point ball game. Central Catholic in front, tipped away. Stolen by Lafayette Jeff. She'll dish it out ahead off the glass, 2-point bucket. She's still in the ball game. That's number 1, Nikela Haskins. She picks up a bucket in the paint off the glass. 4-point ball game once again. 16-12. They're going to pass it out behind the arc on the dribble. She'll work it to the hoop right there. Floater in the paint. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Will go to the first quarter break. 16-12. Central Catholic in front. And got some good stats given to me. That's very kind. We'll pass that along during the varsity contest, I should say, of the boys variety. And I will also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Main Street Mortgage, a local full-service mortgage broker located in Cicero. Owner Brian Baer has more than 20-plus years of mortgage loan origination experience. Brian offers a full array of mortgage products from no money down to 20% down conventional mortgage loans. He offers personal customer service, expert knowledge of all mortgage loans, and the lowest interest rates you will find. You can call today to start saving money now. You can call Brian Baer at Main Street Mortgage, 317-420-5192. Again, that's 317-420-5192. Main Street Mortgage and Brian Baer, a great combination. So getting ready for the second quarter. Start up right here. It's going to belong to Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. They'll bring it into the backcourt. Brought in by Nikela Haskins. To the backcourt, number 2, Teresa Maggio. They'll go off the glass. Shot, I should say. Wouldn't go. Maggio down low. She got fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the foul line. Foul's going to be whistled on Central Catholic. Number 42, Josie Evans. Maggio with the ball in her hand. She'll take the first shot up and good. As mentioned, she started the contest at 68%. That's a pretty good percentage at the foul line. Next shot up and good also. I believe she's 4 of 4 tonight in the ball game from the stripe. 2-point ball game. Central Catholic in front. 16-14. Out top, they'll work the ball around. Left behind the arc. On the dribble, number 3, Kaylin Cherry. They'll work it down low. 42, Josie Evans. She'll tip it back out. They'll go baseline. Opposite corner. Shot from the corner. Good. Another 3-point bomb for number 10, Hallie Brumling. Brumling, a senior, 5'4". 19-14, a 5-point ball game. Central Catholic in front. Right elbow extended. Shot goes in. 3-point land. Credit the bucket to Nikela Haskins. 19-17. Ball's in the front court. A 2-point ball game once again. Stolen. Stepping in front of the pass. Going the distance. Off the glass. Wouldn't go. Left-handed off the glass. Going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, alternate possession arrow. Going to give the ball to Central Catholic. Checking in the ball game. We're going to see number 0, Kirsten Green. Kirsten Green, she averages 11.3. 3.6 rebounds a game, and she has 3.7 assists per ball game, which leads the Lady Broncos. She's 5'6". She's a junior. 6:45 on the game clock. To the left corner baseline. She'll dribble it back out, reset the offense. 23 right there. That's Carson Cherry on the dribble. They'll bounce it down low. Elbow. I should say down low on the blocks. Dishes off. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by Carson Cherry. Back the other direction. Lady Broncos from the corner. 2-point land. Rims out. Wouldn't go. Saving the basketball. They'll work it back out top. They'll get a new chance at the hoop. They'll take a 3. Left elbow extended. Shot wouldn't go. Kirsten Green. Rebound secured by Central Catholic. They'll work it left side. Now to the corner. 3-point land. Shot up a little bit over the rim. Rimmed out long. Wouldn't go. Shot taken by number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Back out top. 2-point bucket. They're going to credit the bucket right there to the Lady Broncos. Tie ball game at 19. They're going to work it back around behind the arc. Number 23, Carson Cherry. 5 seconds, closely guarded. Pretty good defensive mechanism right there. Number 1, Nikela Haskins earns the 5-second call, gets the ball back for her teammates, and she'll take a breather right there as Coach Andy Baker gives her a breather. 19-19, second quarter, 5:33 on the game clock. They'll work it down low. They'll take a shot off the glass, got the bucket and the foul. She'll go to the foul line. That's number 33, Caitlin Deneen. Caitlin Deneen going to go to the foul stripe. She'll shoot one more. Opportunity for a 3-point play. Foul whistle on 23, Carson Cherry. She picks up her first. Back in the ball game down low on the block for Central Catholic is number 3, Kaylin Cherry. So she'll get one more. 33, Caitlin Deneen got all 3 points. She steps to the line. She's now 6 for 9 on the season. Steps in and plays down low on the post. 22-19, 3-point leader for the Lady Broncos. Lady Broncos get their first lead of the ball game. 5:12 left, second quarter. Outside the arc, they'll work it back out top. 23, Carson Cherry. On the dribble, she'll work it left side behind the arc. Number 3, that's Kaylin Cherry. Now they'll bring the ball back out behind the arc to Lexi Thompson. She's going to pass it right side. It's stepping in, making a steal. Is the Lady Broncos, and she'll take a shot. Going back the other direction, it could be a blocked shot for number 5, Lexi Thompson. Pretty good steal, though, right there for 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. Going back the other direction. It's still now Steele going back the other direction. Giving up the basketball. Going to be a foul called. She'll go to the foul line. It's Lafayette Jeff, Lady Bronco, number 11, Brandy Norton. Brandy Norton going to step to the foul line. She's shooting 63%. Going to call a timeout, take a breather before her shots. She'll get 2. That foul was whistled on number 3, Kaylin Cherry. She picks up her first foul of the ball game. The Knights now with 5 fouls here in the first half. The Lady Broncos with 3. We'll mention this game is also in part being brought to you by FritzandFishers.com. Since 1983, great cars, great prices, great customers. You can dial them up at their dealership in Fishers, Indiana, 317-842-2228. They have 2 Hamilton County locations. One is in Fishers at 8599 East 116th Street. The other location there in Noblesville, west of Noblesville, between Noblesville and Westfield, State Road 32. You can explore their quality used car inventory. You can do that online, or you can do that on site. That's FritzandFishers.com, FRITZ. Second buzzer sounds. 4:36 on the game clock. 2 fouls going to be awarded at the foul line. She'll step to the line right there. Number 11, Brandy Norton. First shot short off the rim, wouldn't go. She's got a deep back instep with that left foot. She'll toe it up right there. She's got a deep instep. So she'll get the second one, though. She gets the back end of a 2-shot foul. That's Brandy Norton. She averages 8.8 points per game. 4:29 on the game clock. 23-19, Central Catholic. Bounce pass down low. It's intercepted, stolen, going back the other direction. Lady Broncos. 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. Pass it back out top, 2-point land. 2-point land. Brandy Norton gets a 2-point bucket. 25-19, a 6-point advantage for the Lady Broncos. 4:04 on the game clock. Going to pass it down low. Back out top, 3-point land. Straight away, rimmed off, wouldn't go. Going to go out of bounds. Taking that shot, number 10, Hallie Brumling. She's been hitting from the corner. She tried one almost straight away right there. Goes out of bounds, belongs to the Lady Broncos. 3:55 on the game clock. 25-19, still a 6-point leader are the Lady Broncos. They'll dish it down low. Tipped away, baseline. Regathered into paint, shot off the glass. Shot wouldn't go for Caitlin Zanine. Rebound secured, Central Catholic. Crossing the timeline with the basketball is number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Kaylin Cherry going to work it. Works it left side behind the arc. On the dribble, number 5, Lexi Thompson. She'll control the basketball. She'll work it. Now she'll pass it out top. With the dribble now is Carson Cherry. Works it out 16 feet away. 14, Josie Evans. Gives up the basketball. Number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Down low, tipped away, finally picked up by Evans. Keeps the ball alive in the front court for Central Catholic. 3:05 on the game clock. Working the basketball on the dribble now, Carson Cherry. Cherry to the corner. Back out to Cherry, left elbow extended, triple threat available. She'll dribble left. Out top, they'll take a shot left of center. Central Catholic 3-point land wouldn't go for Kaylin Cherry. Going back the other direction the Lady Broncos are going to call a sidestep traveling violation on the Lady Broncos. So the Broncos going to check in right now. They're going to give a pat on the back and a good hand clap for number 33, Caitlin Deneen. She's going to exit the ball game, get a breather. Substitution in the ball game might be Maggio. Ball's in the front court on the dribble. Central Catholic, 25-19, 6-point leader are the Lady Broncos. So we're going to do the corner double team. She'll pass it out of there. That was number 5, Lexi Thompson. Passes it to the backcourt. Couldn't be corralled prior to getting the over and back call. She finally corrals it right there in front of the Central Catholic bench and Coach Craig DeVault. 3-point shot, right elbow extended, good. Credit the bucket, number 11, Brandy Norton. Brandy Norton from 3-point lane. It's 28-19, a 9-point leader. Are the Lady Broncos. Back the other direction. They pass it down low. Going to be a foul called. Foul's going to be whistled on Lafayette Jeff. It's going to be whistled on number 2, Teresa Maggio. Going to the foul line for Central Catholic, number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Kaylin Cherry, a 5'7" senior, gets the first one to go. Gets some congratulatories on the lane. That's number 5, Lexi Thompson. And 42, Josie Evans. Substitution, going to check in between shots right here. We're going to see number 10 for Lafayette Jeff, Sana Cartledge. Sana Cartledge, she's a 5'4" sophomore. She's in the ball game. Rimmed out, wouldn't go. Got the front end, wouldn't get the back end. 28-20, 8-point leader for the Lady Broncos. They pass it down low. Going to be a holding call. Going to call a holding call. Going to be a foul whistled on Lafayette Jeff. Fighting for that board right there. Foul's whistled on number 11, Brandy Norton. She picks up her first foul of the first half. And both teams now with 5 each here in the first half. 155, they'll dribble it around. Elbow right side, dish it off. They call a traveling violation. Didn't get the ball on the surface quite quick enough. It was a direct handoff at the left elbow. And then Central Catholic turns the ball over. 28-20, ball's in the front court. Lafayette Jeff, Lady Broncos out top, short off the rim. Would have been a 3. Rimmed out, wouldn't go. Rebound Central Catholic, Carson Cherry. That shot taken by 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. They're working behind the arc now. Front court, 3-point land. Got the bucket. Left elbow extended, good for Central Catholic. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. 28-23, a 5-point leader are the Lady Broncos. 1:14 left here in the first half. Out top, they'll dish it off. Back out top, they'll move it back to McTaggart. Works it left side behind the arc, back to McTaggart, right elbow extended. And they'll move it out top. Long 3-point shot. Definitely WNBA, almost NBA, wouldn't go. Rimmed out. That was taken by number 11, Brandy Norton. Rebound secured by Central Catholic. In the front court now with the basketball. She'll dish it off, Lexi Thompson. It'll touch the hands of Hallie Brumling. Now back out top to move it to Josie Evans. On the dribble, 23, Carson Cherry. Right side behind the arc, number 10, Hallie Brumling. They throw the ball away. Going back the other direction. Lady Broncos, going to be a foul call on the floor. That's foul number 6 here in the first half. So still a common foul. No 1-and-1 quite yet. Foul's going to be whistled on 23, Carson Cherry. She picks up her second foul in the ball game. She's going to be substituted for. Coach DeVault don't want to give up that third foul in the first half. In the ball game for her, Central Catholic, 33, Caitlin Deneen. I think I misspoke earlier on the shots, but we'll correct that. Shot from the corner, got the bucket. And they're working in the front court, 31-23. Going to dish it down low, shot off the glass. Backdoor cut, good for number 3, Kaylin Cherry. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. 6-point leader with the basketball in the front court, Lady Broncos. 4 seconds. 3-point shot in the air. Short off the rim. Might have been great. Might have been a block shot ever so slightly. Shot would go in. We'll go to halftime. 10-minute intermission at the end of 16 minutes of play. The Lady Broncos in front of the Lady Knights, 31-25, as both teams will go to their respective locker rooms. And the officials will take a breather just the same. And we've got a stat handed to me. We'll talk about that. Talk about the series. So we'll talk about this game is also in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear. Real estate wouldn't be real estate without a real estate professional like Lisa Stokes Bear. Lisa Stokes Bear, proud to assist you with your current and future real estate needs. You can call Lisa Stokes Bear or send her a text message at 317-513-4086. Again, her number is 317-513-4086. Lisa is a member of Century 21 Sheets. That's in Carmel, Indiana. And this game is also in part being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. They're located at 1708 South 8th Street. That's in Noblesville, Indiana. 317-773-4800. They're authorized. They are an authorized dealer for Penske Truck Rentals. One way and local for households and businesses. Cargo vans up to 26 feet commercial with lift gates. Full line of moving supplies. Locally owned and operated since 1998. Owner on site daily. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Saturday, they're open 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That is Indiana Express Rentals. Probably worth the drive. You call them up. He'll make it worth your while if you're trying to move a company or a residence. We'll also mention Adler Attorneys. Attorney at law, family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, litigation, appellate appeals, bankruptcy, and real estate law. Personal service, dependable counsel. That's Raymond M. Adler, Seth R. Wilson. They're located at 136 South 9th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. You can send a text message to Raymond M. Adler at ray@noblesvilleattorney.com. You can dial them up by telephone, 317-773-1974. They have free initial consultation. Adler Attorneys in Noblesville. And we'll also mention this scheme is also in part being brought to you by the Adler Building. If you're looking for office space, the Adler Building has office space available. Also, conference room availability, should that be a need. The Adler Building located downtown Noblesville, Indiana, just a block southeast of the Hamilton County Courthouse Square at 9th and Maple Street. You can dial them at 317-773-1974. Again, for inquiries, you can call Kim at 317-773-1974. And we'll also mention this game is also, in part, being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies, you can dial them up at 317-773-8783. They're located at 100 Mensa Drive. That's in Noblesville, Indiana, 46062. Their facsimile, you can dial them up on fax at 317-773-9050. Their email address, discountcopies96 at gmail.com. They're family owned and operated. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. On Saturday, they're open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Discount Copies behind Pizza Hut along State Road 32, right there on the west edge of Noblesville. They're right next door to Bowl 32. If you've not seen Bowl 32, you probably haven't seen a full-fledged bowling alley. They have everything. We'll also mention offering a wide range of services. That's Discount Copies in Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Sign Production. Sign Production, a business with a good sign, is a sign of good business. Computer-generated, painted, and sandblasted signs, billboard advertising, large format signage, vehicle graphics and lettering, banners and window lettering. Sign Production since 1985. Located at 105 West Main Street, Arcadia, Indiana. You can dial them at 317-984-3765. By cell phone, you can call or text 317-946-2424. That's Sign Production in Arcadia. We'll also mention this game being brought to you by PutMeInSports.com. Since 2008, this game is also being simulcast on Hamilton County TV.com. They'll also simulcast the boys' game. That'll happen after this girls' game, about 7:30 start time. We'll see thereabouts. And we'll mention PutMeInSports.com has been bringing internet radio high school sports to the listening ears of the IHSAA fans. Football in the fall with the Tipton Blue Devils, basketball in the winter, and baseball each spring with the Lafayette Central Catholic Knights. We welcome you to continue listening to high school sports, and we thank you for listening to PutMeInSports.com. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies at 1720 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. Your one-stop shopping trip for trophies, plaques, and awards. Visit Noblesville Trophies at the south edge of Noblesville, where the customer finishes first. On the web, you can find them at NoblesvilleTrophies.com. They are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you can phone them at 317-773-7391. That's Noblesville Trophies in Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by McCreary. McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, ready-mix concrete supplier right there in Rushville, Indiana. They're located at 810 North Fort Wayne Road. You can dial them in Rushville at 765-932-3058. Their second Central Indiana location is in Tipton, Indiana. That's Building Material Suppliers, 875 West Industrial Drive. You can dial them in Tipton at 765-675-2657. That's their corporate office. And for sales product information, you can dial them at 317-844-5157. That's McCrearyConcrete.com. So get ready for second half action. Going to bring the ball in right there. It's going to belong once again to Lafayette Jeff. Lady Broncos, they'll bring it down in with the alternate possession arrow. 31-25, Lady Broncos in front. Second half has begun. Crossing the timeline right there in the front court with the basketball, Lady Broncos. They'll work the left side behind the arc. That's Kirsten Green. She'll go down low. She'll go off the glass. 2-point bucket. Kirsten Green gets the bucket. It's a 33-25 contest. Lady Broncos with their largest lead of the ball game at 8. Let's talk about a backdoor. Wouldn't make the cut. They're going to dribble it in herself just inside the paint, rimmed around. Way to go. That's number 5, Lexi Thompson. Ball caroms out of bounds. Last touched by Lafayette Jeff. Central Catholic going to bring it in left of their own bucket on the baseline. Brought in by Thompson. She gets the ball back after the bring in to Carson Cherry. They're working down low. Didn't go up with the shot. Might have earned the foul had she done so. They're going to say a timeout. Coach Craig DeVault going to call a timeout prior to a 3-second violation. So he'll use a timeout to keep the possession. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And we'll remind you, this game is also in part being brought to you by Audio Sports Online. PutMeInSports.com since 2008 have been subscribing to Audio Sports Online, your live sports broadcast home. You can also listen to rebroadcasts on demand. You can listen to or provide your own. Allow others to hear the athletic events in which you choose to cover. That could be youth sports. It could be middle school sports. It could be high school sports, like you're listening to tonight from Central Catholic High School. They're going to inbound the basketball left of the bucket. Going to be brought in once again, number 5, Lexi Thompson. Behind the arc, gets it into Caroline Lutz. She's out top, lost her footing. Ball goes back the other direction. Going to be stolen right there, Teresa Muggio. She takes a shot, wouldn't go. Rebound, credited number 5, Lexi Thompson. They'll bounce it down low. She'll get the ball back. She'll go up for the shot. She'll go to the foul line. Going to be a foul in the act of shooting. Pretty good ball handling right there. Pretty good pass back from Hallie Brumling. Foul's going to be whistled on number 0, Kirsten Green. She picks up her first foul in the ball game. At the foul line, Central Catholic. First shot up and good. Should get some kudos right there from some ball players, Central Catholic. Back to the line, it's Kaylin Cherry, 58.6% at the free throw line. She got the front end, back end, kind of rimmed out long, going back the other direction. Shot at the other side, about a 12-footer, good. Credit the bucket. Number 0, Kirsten Green, 35-26. Left elbow extended shot wouldn't go for Thompson at the other end. It's a 9-point ball game in favor of the Lady Broncos. Ball goes out of bounds. A referee wasn't quite sure which way to point. He took a delayed effort at it, pointed the other direction. And some fans didn't like it. Checked with one of his partners right there. They kept it in the same direction. So he did a good job. 35-26. 6:28 on the game clock. We're in the third quarter. Backdoor cut off the glass. Got the bucket. 23, Carson Cherry. A good backdoor pass. I believe that was number 2, Caroline Lutz. 35-28. Going to be a kick in the front court. Deliberate kick. They'll give the ball back to the Lady Broncos. Some people think that if you just kick the ball, even if it wasn't on purpose, it should be a kick, but that's not how it is. So the official makes the good call. 6:06 on the game clock. Ball reset in the front court out top of the basketball. They'll move it around number 11, Brandy Norton, into paint. Reaching in, they're going to call a reach-in foul, a holding foul on Central Catholic. Pretty good defense. Caroline Lutz tried to tie her up. She did, but she got part of the wrist. So going to the foul line is going to be number 2, Teresa Muggio for Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. They give her a hair clip. She's got some long hair. She's going to put it up in a discernible bun right there. I tell you what, some of these girls got hair going over their back. I can't hardly see some of the numbers. But we try to make the best with what we can do. First shot up and good. 5:58 third quarter, 36-28, 8-point leader for Lafayette Jeff. Second shot also up and good. Nothing but net. Well done. That's number 2, Teresa Muggio. As mentioned, started the ball game at 68%. She's higher than that now. So behind the arc. She may be 6 for 6 without notes being taken right here at the Put Me In Sports table. Outside the arc, shot wouldn't go. Went on out of bounds. Going to belong to the Lady Broncos. That shot taken by number 2, Caroline Lutz. Taking a breather for Central Catholic is going to be number 5, Lexi Thompson. Back in the ball game, we're going to see number 33, Caitlin Deneen. She's a freshman, 5'7". From the corner baseline, shot wouldn't go. Lady Broncos, that shot taken by number 1, Nikela Haskins. Back the other direction with the basketball in the front court now. Right elbow extended. She'll bounce it out top. She'll work it back the other way. 3-point shot in the air, short off the rim. Wouldn't go for Central Catholic. They'll get the rebound, put back. They'll try to. Saving the basketball before it went out of bounds. Good effort there. Number 10, Hallie Brumling. They'll work it to the corner. Second opportunity in the front court for Central Catholic. 37-28 should drive baseline. They left it somewhat open, and she got the bucket. Central Catholic, number 2, Caroline Lutz. 7-point ball game. Lady Broncos in front. Going to dribble it out of bounds on the baseline. Going to belong to Central Catholic. Central Catholic going to bring it 84 feet. Brought in right there, number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Crossing the timeline now. She'll pick up the pace in the front court. On the dribble, 23, Carson Cherry. She'll dish it back out. They'll go left side. They'll go step in, take a 2-point shot. Got the bucket again. It's number 2, Caroline Lutz. Lutz is on fire here in the third quarter. 37-32 to the corner. Going to drive the baseline. Off the glass, rimmed around. Actually didn't use the glass. Drove baseline, got the bucket. And it's a 39-32 contest. 3-point land. Got the bucket. Picked up a good screen from Kaylin Cherry. And number 10, Hallie Brumling, nails the 3-pointer from the left elbow extended. 39-35, right elbow extended, back the other direction. Lady Broncos, number 2, Teresa Muggio. She got the 3-point bucket. Back to a 7-point advantage for the Lady Broncos. 3:38 on the game clock. Going to be a blocking foul. Called right there. She tried to go baseline. That was number 2, Caroline Lutz. Foul's going to be whistled on Lady Broncos. Number 2, Teresa Muggio. She picks up number 3 in the ball game. She'll take a breather with their third foul. They'll work it to the corner. Going to drive baseline. Kick it outside. 3-point land on the way. Rimmed out would go. Going to chase down her own rebound. Hallie Brumling. She'll get the ball back from teammate number 5, Lexi Thompson. She'll take a shot outside. That was short off the mark. That was Lutz. Lutz short off the rim, but right there under the bucket to rebound the basketball, number 10, Hallie Brumling. And a foul's going to be whistled on the Lady Broncos. It's going to be whistled on number 14, Ashlyn McTaggart, 5'11" junior. She'll pick up her first foul of the game. To the opposite corner baseline. Short off the mark, wouldn't go. Central Catholic tracked that down. That shot taken Three-point land by Caitlin Deneen. They'll have another opportunity in the front court. They dish it out back. They'll reset the offense. Going to dribble in now. It's Caroline Lutz. Going to be a holding foul. Holding foul called on the Lady Broncos, impeding the progress of Lutz, and they call it rightfully so. So that's a quick second foul here called by number 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. Will be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline. They'll bounce it in. They'll get into Lexi Thompson. She'll move it out top. Lutz going to dish it down low. Going to be a foul call. Went up for the shot in the paint. Pass was good. Going to the foul line, we're going to see number 23 for Central Catholic. That'll be Carson Cherry, freshman, 5'7". She started the contest. I should mention a 54.7% free throw shooter. First one, good follow through. She got that one. So taking a breather, checking out the ball game, going to be number 33, Caitlin Deneen. Back in the ball game, we believe number 3, Kaylin Cherry. So couple three bounces right there. Second shot up and also good. It's number 23, Carson Cherry. 42-37, a 5-point lead. Thrown away in the backcourt. Thrown away there. Central Catholic putting the full court pressure on. They'll take a shot. Right elbow extended. Good for 3 points. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. 42-40. The Lady Broncos by 2. 2:35. They'll dish it down low. They'll go off the glass. Got the bucket. Credit the bucket. Number 33, Ariana Tanner. I misspoke. Spoke 33 on the opposite side of the first half, but that's number 33, Ariana Tanner, in the paint right there. She's a 5'11" junior for Lafayette Jeff. So she puts them up by 4. Right elbow extended, shot good. 3-point land, credit the bucket. Lexi Thompson from right elbow extended. Going to be a timeout called by Coach Andy Baker, Lafayette Jeff. It's a 1-point ball game, 44-43. 2:02 left here in the third quarter. And next week, going to start up activity in the sectional for the 44th annual IHSAA Girls Tournament. That's going to start up next week. Central Catholic will host their tournament. That'll be sectional 38, Class 2A, and Rockville will be the first opponent for Central Catholic Lady Knights. That's next week right here. And then we'll also mention Class 4A, sectional 7 will happen at Zionsville High School. Girls Variety, Lafayette Jeff will participate there. 6 teams in that sectional. So they're going to work the ball in. Belongs to the Lady Broncos in the front court. Lady Broncos on the drive. Through the lane, off the glass, shot way to go. Shot taken there by number 11, Brandy Norton. Back in the front court with the basketball, number 2, Caroline Lutz. They're working behind the arc. On the dribble, that's number 10, Hallie Brumling. She'll dish it back. Third 23, Carson Cherry. Keeping the dribble alive, she'll dribble to the right side, back out top. They'll move the basketball to Kaylin Cherry. To the corner. Would have been a 3 if it went. Would not go. Shot taken by number 5, Lexi Thompson. Going to be a foul call during the rebounding stage. They're going to work it back in. They're going to work it back in right there. It's going to be brought in left of the bucket. Left of the bucket brought in right there by the Lady Broncos on the dribble in the backcourt. Full court pressure. They'll get across with the pass. They'll go bounce pass down low off the glass. Got the bucket. Got to get back on defense even though you're playing full court. Pretty good 2-point shot there for the Lady Broncos. 46-43. 3-point leader. Lady Broncos in front. Third quarter, we're approaching the 1-minute mark, 1:02. Pretty good defense. Deflects it out of bounds. Right there, the defense played by 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. It's going to belong in the front court. Going to give it to Central Catholic. Going to be brought in by Lexi Thompson. She'll get it in right there from Josie Evans. Lexi Thompson mightn't have still had her back foot on the line, and I believe so. They're going to give the ball back to the Lady Broncos. Got to let her get back in bounds. So they're working on the dribble. Crossing the timeline, number 1, Nikela Haskins to the corner. 3-point baseline jumper. Would have been a 3. Wouldn't go. A shot taken by Ashlyn McTaggart. Ball's going to be kicked around right there. They're going to call a foul. And then see what the call is going to be. That might have been a whistle blown, and then they're just bringing it back in bounds without anything reported. I'm not sure. They're entitled for sure. 46-43. 46 seconds. Third quarter out top of the basketball. Lady Broncos. They'll move it left side behind the arc. Ashlyn McTaggart. Back out top to Brandy Norton. Ball stolen on the pass. Picked up right there by Central Catholic. Number 10, Hallie Brumling. Ball's in the front court. She'll dribble the paint. She'll dish it down low. 3-point shot from the corner. Got the bucket. Credit the shot, Hallie Brumling. 3-point land once again. Tie ball game at 46. 14 seconds left. In the front court, dribble between the legs. She'll pierce the double team. She'll go off the glass. 2-point bucket. Good for number 2, Teresa Muggio. 3 seconds. They're going to take a 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer again. It's number 10, Hallie Brumling. And Hallie Brumling gives the lead back to Central Catholic at the third quarter buzzer from a 3-point land shot. Without keeping stats right here, she's probably approaching maybe 8 or 10 3-point shots in the ball game. But anyway, 49-48. Through 3 quarters of play, this gym beginning to fill up. This place will hold 3,028 spectators. Saw a friend of mine, Mr. Eric Harmon. He's at the ball game. He likes basketball. He likes football. He likes baseball. He likes all the sports. He's watching the game right here. And we'll also mention the next game on the agenda for PutMeInSports.com is going to be Friday. Friday night, Hamilton Heights will be at Tipton. Boys basketball will cover the 7:30 contest, the varsity contest. Hamilton Heights and Tipton, always a good one. Both Hamilton Heights and Tipton are 3-1 in the Hoosier East. They have both been defeated by the champions, the Northwestern Tigers. Tigers still unbeaten on the season. They're going to inbound the basketball, belongs to Central Catholic this time. See the backcourt picked up right there. 49-48 on the dribble. She'll pass it now. Kaylin Cherry. She'll get the ball back. Give and go. Foul occurs. That works a give and go off the inbound. There's going to be a whistle, and a foul occurs right there on Lady Broncos. They're going to whistle this one on number 2, Teresa Muggio. She's going to pick up foul number 4 in the ball game. Fourth quarter, Coach Andy Baker. He's the coach. So first shot up and good at the foul line. Number 3 got that one. That's Kaylin Cherry. And I'm taking a breather right there. She'll get one more. 50-48, a 2-point leader are the Lady Knights. Second shot up and also good. 51-48. Crossing the timeline on the dribble, number 0, Kirsten Green. Out top, they'll work it left side. Behind the arc, going to be a traveling violation. She caught the pass, set the feet. Kind of like a Reggie Miller type of 3-point shot. Reggie Miller got away with a little more than what she didn't just get away with. So they call it a traveling violation. They give it back to Central Catholic. 51-48. Out top of the basketball, number 5, Lexi Thompson. Back pedal dribble. She'll dribble right side now. She's working against number 11, Brandy Norton. They'll work it down low. It's going to be a foul call. Reach-in foul. Trying to disallow the entry pass right here in the paint. Foul's going to be whistled on number 1, Nikela Haskins. She picks up her second foul in the ball game. That's foul number 7, second half on the Lady Broncos. Lady Knights with just 2 in the second half. First shot up and good. Back at the foul line, number 3, Kaylin Cherry, 5'7" senior. She gets a congratulatory right there, 42, Josie Evans. 52-48, rimmed out, and it'll stay 52-48. Couldn't get the back end of a 2-shot foul in the front court, behind the arc. Back out south to move the basketball, number 2, Teresa Muggio. The goal just outside the paint, right side, shot would go. Got fouled in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be whistled on Central Catholic. Central Catholic foul whistled on number 10, Hallie Brumling. She picks up her first foul of the ball game. She's been a good contributor in this game. Picks up her first foul at the 7:14 mark in the fourth quarter. First shot good. Number 2, Teresa Muggio, a 5'4" freshman. Second shot also good. Muggio, I tell you what, she's got some upside to her. She started this game. She is a freshman. And the dribble, front court, spin move, off the glass, wouldn't go. Shot taken Central Catholic. That was Carson Cherry. The rebound the basketball. They put it back up. Right elbow. Good for 2-point land. That's number 5, Lexi Thompson. 54-50 on the dribble out top. Behind the arc. 3-point shot on the way. Short off the rim. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Central Catholic. That shot taken by 14, Ashton McTaggart. In the front corner on the dribble. To the corner. 3-point land. Shot on the way. Got the bucket. Number 5, that's Lexi Thompson. 5'11" senior. Central Catholic goes up by 7. Go down low off the glass. Got the bucket, and she'll go to the foul line. That's number 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. Averages 4.4 per game. And she might almost get close to that with these 3 points here. First shot up and good. Only one she'll get. 3-point play good. That foul was whistled on Central Catholic. 42, Josie Evans. She's got 2 in the ball game. That's team foul number 4 on Central Catholic. 7 still thus far for the Lady Broncos. Baseline jumper. Got a 12-footer. Wouldn't go. Shot taken. Josie Evans. Rebound secured. Back the other direction. Lafayette Jeff. Just outside the paint. She's going to push her way in. Going to be a traveling violation. Trying to burrow herself away right there. But they're going to call traveling on the Lady Broncos. Give the ball back to Central Catholic. 6 minutes left. Clock moving. 57-53. Right elbow extended. Good. 3-point land. Good. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. 60-53. Left elbow. She's going to left baseline. Drive the lane. Drives actually the baseline. They're going to whistle, disallow any shot, but they're going to call foul. Trying to just hold her up right there. Pretty good, solid move right there. Foul's going to be whistled. That's 3 now on Josie Evans. Where's number 42 for Central Catholic? 5:40. Shot out top. Right of center, got the bucket. 14, Ashlyn McTaggart, and she's well above her average now. 3-point land for McTaggart. 60-56. Out behind the arc. Dribble in, they give the ball up right there. Lexi Thompson out top. 2-point land. Shot rimmed out. Rebound Central Catholic. Josie Evans keeps the ball alive in the front court for the Lady Knights. They go off the glass. Rim around, fall in. Bucket's good. Number 23, Carson Cherry. They're going to call a 60-second timeout after the bucket. 62-56. 5:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Central Catholic in front by 6. And both teams have had the lead in this ball game. I still believe that the Lady Broncos had the largest lead in the game at 8 points. I don't think we've seen a double-digit lead from either team here tonight. Pretty good ball game going on. And we'll remind you, Lafayette Jeff, Lady Broncos, the next game on their agenda will be Thursday the 24th. That's a couple of days away. Hamilton Heights will travel to Lafayette Jeff High School. And they'll do battle right there with the Lady Broncos. Lady Broncos and the Huskies. We'll also mention Lafayette Central Catholic Lady Knights. Lady Knights will be in action on Friday, this Friday, the 25th. It'll be a home game for the Lady Knights. They'll do battle with the Guerin Catholic Lady Golden Eagles. Second buzzer sounds. They've got a new scores bench right there. It looks marvelous. They're letting us know this is the Battle of Keel Road happening tonight. 2 different times. So they're going to dribble in. They go off the glass. Good. You didn't need the glass. 2-point bucket. And she's heating up here in the fourth quarter. That's number 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. 62-58. 4-point leader, Central Catholic. With the basketball in the front court. 4:44 on the game clock. She'll go across the lane there. Shot would go. Might have been a block shot. Credit a block shot. Number 1, Nikela Haskins. Back the other direction and a steal. She's going to step out of bounds. Her body is going to push her on out of bounds. She made the steal, but she landed with the foot on the side court line. That was good effort by Central Catholic. 23, Carson Cherry. So as we brought in the front court, number 11, Brandy Norton. Out top of the basketball, 0, Kirsten Green. They'll work it back around. Ball's in the front court, tipped away, regathered right there. She'll reset the offense. That's number 11, Brandy Norton. She'll kick it right side, McTaggart. She'll get a bump. No foul called. She had to kind of take that shot from her footing position. Wouldn't go, didn't draw iron, but it looked like a foul went uncalled. This is not the NFL. 4:02 on the game clock. 62-58. In the front court, moving the basketball. Kick it to the corner. Bounce it back. Number 10, Hallie Brumling. She'll move it on to the corner. They'll move the basketball. That's 23, Carson Cherry. Left elbow extended. She'll dribble in. Now dribbling off the glass. Shot would it go? Trying to board the basketball there was Hallie Brumling. Couldn't handle it. Went on out of bounds. That shot was taken by Caroline Lutz. They have a shoe tie right there. They'll wait for that. They're ready to go. Going to bring the ball in from the backcourt. They'll toss it in to the Lady Bronco. Number 2, Teresa Maggio. Back out top. Maggio around top again. They'll work it back around. And number 0, Kirsten Green. She'll pick up her dribble. Out top, she'll work it to Norton. They'll work it down low. Going to be a foul call. Push foul. Trying to defend right there, number 1, Nikela Haskins. Might have had the upper hand, but the foul's going to be whistled on Central Catholic. Number 23, Carson Cherry. That's Carson Cherry's 3rd foul in the ball game. Team foul number 6. So once this ball is inbound, we're going to shoot the remainder of the ball game. 3:20 remaining, 62-58. Front court with the basketball. On the dribble, 0, Kirsten Green. She'll work it right side to McTaggart. She'll toss it down low just outside the paint. Shot would go. Shot taken by Nikela Haskins. And then they're going to whistle right there. And they're going to not allow the shot. The foul is going to be whistled on 23, Carson Cherry. She's got 4 in the ball game. That's team foul number 7. 7 for both sides. First shot up and good. She'll earn the second one of the bonus. At the foul line, number 2, Teresa Maggio. She'll step back up and she'll nail the next one. Say what? Recollection tells me she's 8 for 8 at the foul line. She's a freshman. 62-60. 3 minutes left. Clock moving. Ball's in the front court. Central Catholic on the dribble. Out top. They're working down low on a back door. Rimmed off. Wouldn't go. A shot taken by Carson Cherry. Had some momentum. Spun on off the rim. Back the other direction. Just outside the paint. They're going to call a blocking foul. Blocking foul is going to be called on Central Catholic. That's number 3, Kaylin Cherry. She picks up her second foul in the ball game. That's team foul number 8 for Central Catholic. So she'll shoot a 2 shots here for a shooting foul. I believe so. Rimmed around, fell in. At the foul line, I believe, is number 0, Kirsten Green. Kirsten Green did not start the contest. She's had good minutes of contribution. Second shot up and also good. 62-62. 2:42 on the game clock. Central Catholic crossing the timeline. She'll bounce it right side behind the arc. She'll dish off right elbow with the basketball is Kaylin Cherry. Dish it off the left. She'll go off the glass. Wouldn't get the shot away. Block shot. Credit the block shot to Kirsten Green. She'll dribble the paint right there, and she'll get fouled in the act of shooting once again. They're going to whistle this foul on Central Catholic. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. She's played all this way. A clean ball game. She picks up her first foul with 2:25 remaining in regulation. So at the free throw line, first one up and good. Number 0, Kirsten Green. They shoot a good percentage at the free throw line. This shows me that they're 59% of the team, 208 for 350. Entering the contest, they're shooting much better than that tonight. She also got the second shot to go also. Kirsten Green got both of them. Lady Broncos back up by 2, 64-62. They'll work the ball in the front court. Central Catholic. Left elbow extended, back pedal dribble with the basketball. Number 2, Caroline Lutz. She's working against Kirsten Green. Left elbow, I should say right elbow extended, 3-point shot, good. Credit the bucket, that's number 10, Hallie Brumling. Central Catholic by 1, 152. Block shot, baseline, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by number 1, Nikela Haskins. And a pretty good block shot right there on the baseline. Number 3, Kaylin Cherry. They inbound the basketball. It's a 1-point leader for Central Catholic. 1:42 on the game clock. Central Catholic in the front court. They'll go baseline to track that down. They'll move it around the perimeter. 3-point shot on the way. Got the bucket. Number 5, Lexi Thompson. Central Catholic by 4. Timeout called. Lafayette Jeff, Lady Broncos, and Coach Andy Baker going to call a 60-second timeout. 68-64. Central Catholic by 4. 1.5 minutes left. 90 seconds left in regulation. A lot of folks are filling up this gym. They knew they were going to see some basketball tonight. It's a good way to go. Lafayette Jeff, Lady Broncos, and Coach Andy Baker. They entered this contest 12-8. They're 4A class sectional number 7. They're going against 16-5 Lafayette Central Catholic Knights. They're class 2A sectional 38 in Coach Craig DeVault. We're here at Lafayette, Indiana. Doubleheader of basketball. I see Coach Barnheiser right below us, right down there, having a little bit of a conversation. They're going to inbound the basketball. Should be a good 90 seconds. We'll see if it takes longer than 90 seconds. They're going to blow the second buzzer. It's going to be inbound right there. It's going to belong half court. Give it to Lafayette Jeff. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Number 0, Kirsten Green on the dribble. She'll work it right side, outside the paint, rimmed up, got the bucket. Kirsten Green at 5'6", she's a junior. Closed the gap to 2 points. 68-66. Pass to the front court, tracks it down. Nearly went out of bounds. Could be a timeout called by Central Catholic Coach Greg DeVault. Pretty good speed right there to track that ball down. Number 10, Hallie Brumley. They're going to call a 30-second timeout. 1:09 left here in regulation. 2-point ball game. Central Catholic in front. Ball's in the front court, going to be inbound by Central Catholic after this 30-second timeout. And we'll mention you're listening to PutMeInSports.com along with simulcast Hamilton County TV.com. I understand Hamilton County TV. Also at Hamilton Heights tonight, covering the ball game, the Huskies going against the Stars. The Western Boone Stars, they are the Class 2A champions in football. They bring it in, back out, they work it back around to the hands of Lexi Thompson. 1:04 on the game clock. Out top of the basketball, they'll move it to 23, Carson Cherry. Going to be a foul called. Going to put her on the line. That's going to be foul number 8. It'll be the bonus. She'll have to earn the second one. Foul's going to be whistled on number 0, Kirsten Green. She has 2 in the ball game. At the free throw line, Central Catholic trying to earn the bonus. First shot up and rims out. Wouldn't go for Carson Cherry. Back the other direction, crossing the timeline. 2-point ball game. Central Catholic in front. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Behind the back, dribble McTaggart. She's going to work her way in. I take that back. It was number 2, Teresa Maggio. She lost her footing. She went behind the back and going to get called for steps. They give the ball back to Central Catholic, left of the bucket. They'll go 84 feet. Trying to get it in. They call 5-second violation. Did not get the ball inbound. That's number 5, Lexi Thompson, having a hard time finding an inlet. So they give it back to the Lady Broncos. Still a 2-point ball game, 43 seconds left. 3-point shot on the way, short off the rim, wouldn't go. Shot taken there, right side behind the arc, number 11, Brandy Norton. Going to go out of bounds, going to carry him hard, go out of bounds without a touch. Going to belong to Central Catholic. 39.2 left in the backcourt. Brought in on the dribble. Taking it to the front court, going to be guarded heavily right there. McTaggart going to get called for a foul. Number 23, Carson Cherry, 5'7" freshman. She's going to step to the foul line. She's going to get the 1-and-1. This is the final 1-and-1 of the evening. Both teams now with 9 fouls accumulative in the second half. So after this trip, it'll all be double bonus. 35.8. Carson Cherry, first shot, got that one. She'll earn the second one. She gets congratulatories right there on the lane. 23, Carson Cherry. Number 2, Caroline Lutz. She'll bounce 4, maybe 5 times. She'll eye and fly the next one, get them both. Number 3, I should say, that's number 3 at the line. That's Kaylin Cherry. I think I misspoke, said 23 in the paint. Off the glass, got the bucket. 2-point bucket, good. Brandy Norton. Still a 2-point ball game. Foul in the backcourt. Double bonus. Going to be shot. They'll walk the distance. They'll walk about 75 feet. They'll assemble at the foul line. Foul's going to be whistled on number 11. Brandy Norton. She picks up number 2 and a timeout called. Full 60-second timeout called right here by the Lady Broncos. Double check there. It might be a 30. Nope, I see the Lady Broncos are standing. That's their prerogative. Nothing wrong with that. Central Catholic going to set on the bench here with their 5. 23.1 seconds remaining here in regulation. 70-68. That's a pretty high-scoring basketball game, girls variety. Lafayette Central Catholic, they average 52.9 per game. Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos, they average 64 points per game. Central Catholic giving up 42 per game. That's an average. And then the Broncos, Lady Broncos, have given up, they're averaging 52.6 defensively. This is a ball game. So the second horn sounds. They'll reassemble right there. The foul line, there's the second horn. Number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Back at the foul line. She's going to shoot 2. It's a double bonus. Fouled in the backcourt. That's foul number 10 on the Lady Broncos. First shot up and good. Number 3, Kaylin Cherry, 58.6% free throw shooter when this game began. She's a 5'7" senior. Second shot up and also good. 4-point ball game. 22 seconds. Ball's crossing the timeline. Beyond the arc. On the dribble. She'll penetrate the paint. She'll go off the glass, rim around, fall in. Got the bucket. Well done. I believe that was Teresa Muggio. Don't hold me. Lost the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Lady Broncos. They defend well right there in the paint. Having a hard time getting the ball in bounds. Tipped away. 2-point ball game. Central Catholic by 2, 72-70. 7.7 seconds left. And the Broncos get the ball back in their backcourt. Now their front court. I should say the backcourt for Central Catholic. Having a hard time getting the ball in. 7.7 left. Timeout called. Spirit sections on the floor right there. I should say that the boys Broncos, they're ready to play. They're over here waiting in the wings, we'll say. And I'm quite sure Central Catholic Knights are ready for their action, but they're going to have to wait till this game's over. This game could possibly go extras. We'll find out. So 72-70. 2-point ball game. Central Catholic in front. Central Catholic on the floor now, ready to defend. They're going to adjourn from the huddle of the Lady Broncos. It's going to belong to the Lady Broncos. They'll bring it in right of the bucket. The trigger lady will be number 14, Ashlyn McTaggart. Just left of the bucket. They'll bounce it down low. Ball tipped away. Defense was good. Right there was 23, Carson Cherry. Trying to defend and doing it well. Nikela Haskins will try to get in on the other side of the bucket. Out top, 3-point land. Shot on the way. Got it. 4 seconds. They're going to call timeout. 3-point shot, good. Left elbow extended, nothing but net. I believe that was number 0, Kirsten Green. Believe so, but that puts the Lady Broncos in front by 1, 73-72. Timeout called immediately. Coach Craig DeVault, they're talking over with his teammates. 3.5 seconds left. They'll get the ball underneath the Lafayette Jeff bucket. I'm sure it'll be defended. At least the inbound, the trigger lady will probably be defended. She can roam. She can run the distance of the baseline after a made bucket. 73-72. Lady Broncos ready to defend. Central Catholic adjourns their huddle. 73-72. 3.5 left in regulation. Second buzzer sounds. It's customary to give 2 buzzers for the officials. Here comes the inbound. Going to be inbound by number 3, Kaylin Cherry. Baseball pass. Half-court shot. None of you are going to pass it. They're going to go off the glass. Shot just underneath the bucket. Shot wouldn't go. They did a double pass. Try to get it inside lower to number 10, Hallie Brumling. Shot wouldn't go. And the final score is going to end up Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos 73. Central Catholic Lady Knights 72. What a ball game in Lafayette. If that's any indication of what we're getting ready to see, it's going to be fun for game 2. We thank you for listening. We're going to bow out. We're going to check out right now. We're going to take a little breather. We'll be back momentarily, and then we'll have a pregame for the boys basketball team, boys basketball game right here. And we thank you for listening. Please tune back in, and we'll be ready for basketball here in about 10 minutes for a pregame for the boys basketball game here at Central Catholic. No matter if you're home or away, if you're teaching or learning, You've always got to keep the fire burning.